Hi, I'm Dave. I'm the Rogue Special Agent. So I really didn't want to go into everything I'm going to cover here. However, I really think it's necessary as a foundation for everything else that I'm going to tell you. So first, I want to talk about the construct of our Western civilization and democracy. In order for the American Revolution to have succeeded, it required the Founding Fathers to make a deal with an English family called the Rothschilds. And the Founding Fathers stacked the deck in their favor so that they would personally profit from the revolution and the construct of our society. So we trade our time for money that is necessary to obtain the resources just in order to live in this constructed civilization. I would suggest you check out the movie Zeitgeist, Zeitgeist, on YouTube or other streaming platforms. It's an excellent movie that explains in detail more of what I am talking about here. But we are all enslaved to the construct of this society, whether we like it or not, and to those at the top. After all, the best slave is someone who does not even know that they are enslaved, who their captors are, or where to locate them. So America's oligarchy that consists of the billionaires and yes, trillionaires in this country, they own about 80% of everything in companies such as BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, and JP Morgan. So that's why you can travel to basically any city in the United States and see about the same 50 or 60 chain stores everywhere. They have driven all the mom and pop stores out of business long, long ago, and basically they leave us with no choice but to buy their goods and to participate in their economic system. So these billionaires and trillionaires and their companies have polluted the environment. They make the American public feel guilty for the environment and responsible for paying to clean it up. Also, it really kills me anytime I go to one of these stores at the checkout, they solicit donations for charities to help people when in fact the billionaires and trillionaires who own these companies have enough resources that they could help everyone if they wanted to. It became readily apparent to me, working as a federal agent, that there's an entire class of people above those of us who live in this construct of civilization that they made for us. These people, we will never even know that they exist. They don't need social security numbers. They don't need driver's licenses. They don't need passports. They don't drive. They can travel to any country that they want without a passport because they own the airports where they land. Everywhere that they go, they own. We will never know that they even exist. These people control politics. These people control the government. These people control the media. These people control everything. They basically control everything that we see, everything that we hear. All of the choices when you go into a store of what you can buy, those are choices that are given to us by them. Politicians, it is an illusion. We have the illusion of choice in this society, in this constructed civilization for us. So when you look at it in the end, we really have no choice at all. So in 2009, a 12-year-old girl doing a school project made an astonishing discovery. She discovered that all of the United States presidents, except for one, had a common ancestor. That was King John of England. King John of England in 1215 signed the Magna Carta, which is the premise for what we have now contained in the U.S. Constitution as our Bill of Rights. So basically, all of our U.S. presidents, except for one, are related to English royalty. How about that? So listen, in addition to having been a federal agent, I also have a master's degree in public administration. I have PhD study. I have taught at 2 colleges and 2 universities, and I've researched this stuff. I've come to the conclusion that in this country, we have the upper class, which is the oligarchy. Below them, we have the political class, which is our politicians, and then there's the rest of us. So basically, our politicians go to Washington to become multimillionaires. They, over the course of their political careers, amass tens of millions of dollars on their meager salary of about $180,000 a year. If you or I come up with a $10 million estate or come up with $10 million, the government kind of says that you had no legal way to obtain that, so we're going to confiscate it and take it from you and probably arrest you in the process. So if you or I use inside information to make millions of dollars on the stock market, or we do insider trading, we go to jail. They are exempt from those same laws. Why are they above the law when the rest of us are not? So as an example, say you have a senator that sits on the Senate Arms Committee, and through the course of his employment, he becomes aware that a major aerospace company, such as Boeing, say, will get the next defense contract worth billions of dollars to develop America's next fighter jet. He will go out and invest in that company knowing that he will make millions or tens of millions of dollars when that stock increases. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more.